Trust and Play is a school for people who want to learn how to make urban games with a specific focus, or maybe also with a specific interest and ethics in trust. The three branch organizations of the school in Amsterdam and Athens and the nomadic branch selected trainees to spend 1 year in the school and learn how to make their own games.
We're trying to form a community of creative individuals that they love games, they love playfulness, and they love public space.
The training week is kind of the first stop on this journey, and after the training week the trainees will continue to work together to be in a mentorship program. So we have a kind of an idea for a progression during the week, which starts as a school with bells and hours and classrooms and people moving back and forth and being taught in a more frontal way, to more open-ended workshops on the second day, to an unconference format which allows participants to propose their own sessions. And right now we're in a game jam where participants just form their own teams, develop their own mini projects, play test them together.
Usually we are a pretty small community, so already the idea of having 60 people in the same place, working together and thinking together is absolutely inspiring.
I think they've done a very good job actually of organising just the right kind of events to help people to bond as a community.
There's so much different stuff that it was so cool to move from one thing to the next to the next.
I think that it's a very interesting initiative and I learn every day.
So being here with everyone together physically is very special, invaluable.
The Goethe Institute, we could say, together with Maria Saridaki, is the initiator of this whole project. We decided to apply for funds to the European Union and open it in Europe, not only Athens.
We also have with us the Amsterdam University of Applied Science with an immense expertise on urbanism. And we also have Edge Riders with us,
which is a community online where we share stories and we share our progress and we can exchange ideas and other things like that.
In our work we make a difference between games for cities and games in cities. Games in cities are playful situations that you design in public space, and there are sort of small mini events and people can participate in that. And games for cities, those are the kind of games or playful situations that you design for people to come together and discuss the future of the city, or that you could use in a collaborative planning process, for instance.
One can say that urban games exist since we have cities. To be fair, in the last couple of decades, we have seen more and more games being played also for purposes that are outside entertainment. So, for example, to bring people together around a certain topic.
And in the last 10 or 15 years, also from the domain of media architecture or urban interaction design.
An urban game can be a very specific game experience with rules, winners and losers, or it can be a playful installation when people all of a sudden can take roles.
They can be board games or workshop formats in which people come together in a playful way, talk about the future of the city.
Going out to a community, reaching out to a community and negotiating a designer's creativity, intuition and prospect. That's a very crucial aspect.
If I was the mayor of a city, I think that I could use a game to see really complex issues in a way that is a bit easier to grasp.
I think urban games are really good because they are changing the people instead of the city. And I think that the people are what are making the city.
There are researchers that say that cities that are playable are actually more livable, are more sustainable, they are more ecological. We are sort of in a historic moment because, hey, if we are really setting up urban game design as a discipline, maybe Athens in 2019 is the moment in which we can say, hey, it's almost the birthday of this field.
Welcome to the Podcast De Zwijger livecast.
Good evening and welcome to the special livecast featuring the Trust in Play European School of Urban Game Design. We will talk about urban games.